Hi everyone, Alexis here. Interrupting for a moment before we continue the show to deliver some, unfortunately, bad news. The episode that you're about to watch, and several others besides, were all impacted by a severe corruption of the operating system of our recording studio computer. We didn't discover the problem with the operating system until it had already caused issues with several episodes. It's since been corrected, but the audio, and to a lesser extent the video, on this recording is not up to our usual standards. I know this is going to bother the ear watchers the most, and, I'm really sorry for that. I wanted you to know that we are aware of the problem, and we've taken actions to fix it. Thanks for bearing with us, and now let's get back to the show. Welcome back, Dungeoneers. It's Sunday afternoon, and that can only mean one thing. It's time to play Dungeons and Dragons. You're watching Dice and Dungeons, and I'm here at the table with...
I'm David Wong. I play Knights of Tabaxi Bard, who has his own podcast where he does Nickelback memes.
I'm Nicole Baines. I play Sorian Sewell.
What's your podcast?
The Changeling Druid, and it's about being
Lit.
Because I have little fires for the ear watchers.
Are they like eyebrow fires? Kind of like Aku, Shape-Shifting Master of Darkness?
Yeah.
I'm Greg. I'm playing Ulfsdain for Bog Fighter.
What's your podcast?
I have an entire streaming series 3 days a week.
Like every week?
Yeah.
Every week when I'm here.
Relaxing painting.
Yeah, which sometimes involves painting.
And who are you
sometimes
and-
doesn't.
Who are you and who's your podcast?
I'm Alexis Bates, your trusty dungeon mistress, and this is my podcast.
What?
Wow, you can do that?
I...
You just have a podcast?
Yeah.
Something else
think
you can
everyone
have
does.
is access to our Patreon if you go to patreon.com/DysonDungeons.
Wow, I heard our Patreon has a podcast.
It's the best way to support the show. That's for me. And there's a lot of cool stuff on it, like DM notes, improv warm-ups, and I think you can even get in the credits. So check it out at patreon.com/DysonDungeons.
I just posted last week? Yes. Last week about the most disappointing thing in the entire show. For me, personally.
Playing with us every week.
That wasn't it.
Oh, wow.
That was only the third most disappointing thing.
Or do they have to donate to find out? Or you can give us a teaser?
Is it the thing? The thing in the place.
Oh, wasn't that event that happened?
I know.
Like,
the one with the cave.
It was the thing in the place. There was some stuff that went on, and everyone remembers that.
Yeah, the one in the cave.
The other thing we remember is that there's a place in Iowa named Vinton.
Oh.
Is there anything cool there?
There's a tabletop gaming store.
Wow.
Wow, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, it has a name.
Tell us
Do you
more.
know what the name is?
No, tell us.
No, I don't. Please tell us the name of this tabletop gaming store in the place called Vinton, Iowa.
It's Geekified.
Wow.
Yep.
I have bad news for you. I am not, in fact, in Vinton, Iowa. As much as I've heard great things about it.
Wow.
How do I shop at the store if I'm not in Vinton, Iowa?
I'm interested, too, because I am also not in Vinton, Iowa.
I'm not
I am,
even into it.
but I don't have a car.
No one in Iowa has a car. That's part of the problem.
No, I think they do.
That's why they can't leave Vinton, Iowa.
But I do have the internet.
And you can get
my
on.
car runs on
There's
it.
like a social media thing, right, where they do stuff.
Yep. And see.
So you can meet all your tabletop gaming needs by either going to Vinton, Iowa, and shopping at the Geekified store.
Or Googling social media, Geekified Vinton, Iowa.
That isn't that bad of an idea. Because they have a fair number of accounts and you'll find them.
Yeah.
But, woo!
That's why we pay you the big bucks also.
Thanks, Geekified. And now, Dungeoneers. Let's roll. Last week on Dice and Dungeons, Midnight Brunch and the other mercenaries in their group established the next steps of their plan. Intelligence reports indicated that the Grotfels forces in the area had been sending something back in their empty relief crates. It's suspected that they were perhaps removing something from Ulfsdain. Midnight Brunch and the Divorcees were tasked by Commander Soloth with finding out what exactly is inside those returning crates. Because it's always better to know before you push on. Before they set about their task, though, our heroes wanted to take care of a few errands in town. As they went about their business, they came across a terrifying scene. Their new friends and their store, Hippotech, set ablaze, and Steve Eponymous taken away by the Goopables.
I do want to clarify that just because the building was on fire, it wasn't us this time.
It's true. After rescuing Elaine Eponymous and dousing the fire, the group set their minds to the rescue of her husband. We rejoin the party and the Divorcees, who have now gathered in the largely unburned back of Hippotech as they plan their next move.
What kind of stuff? I'm just looking at things.
Okay, so we need to get Steve.
We need to get Steve. Steve has disappeared somehow.
Somehow. We watched him get carried away also.
No, we watched him get carried away. The Divorcees chased after him, and they lost him.
They're right here.
You, who are Divorcees, you lost Steve.
You know,
Why do you keep losing things just within your grasp?
really? Really?
Yes.
Yes, we are really upset about having lost Steve.
And that chair.
And that's our fault?
Yes. You told us you had it.
Yeah, you said, you stay here, take care of the fire and Elaine. We will take care of Steve.
Yeah, we could have left you for the burning building.
And then the building would have burned down. We don't have anyone who can conjure tidal waves like Soria over here.
Are there firefighters here yet? Just kinda
Oh,
like-
yeah, they're... I didn't cover them in, like, the recap intro, but there's firefighters. They've come, they're, like, more professionally dousing the blaze.
Are they tabaxi that, for some reason, have like Dalmatian, like fur?
They're like spotted cats.
Yeah, but specifically like Dalmatians, and they have funny hats that don't fit right. It's funny when cats have that. Just because they're professionals doesn't mean they can't be.
I'm
cute.
beginning a scrying ritual while they're discussing.
They are firefighting tabaxi and other races in the area. They don't, for any reason, have Dalmatian spotting on them, but their jackets They're
Are they
like
Dalmatians.
no, they do. They have like the Dalmatian polka dot thing going on.
On their jackets.
Yeah,
So, you who are Elaine,
yeah.
are you okay now? If we were to chase down and find Steve and leave you alone, would you be all right?
We'll leave the divorcees
Yeah, you had, like,
here
a-
to watch her.
You had like a week to get better.
We'll leave the divorcees here to guard her.
But
That's
should we
pretty
not,
meta.
should we not have at least one of the divorcees take us to the point at which they lost
No,
Steve?
I'm magically scrying his location.
How
right
long does
now.
that spell take?
Like 10 minutes.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna look at the stuff in the shop. Is there anything that looks useful?
Not anymore.
Is there anything that hasn't burned? Can I do a investigation for something that did not get burned by the fire?
Sure.
Elaine.
I think she was a little singed.
Yes, she was. She had some burns on her.
I got a 19.
You find a lightly charred wine, like corker, recorker thing.
Like an electric
Recorker?
one?
Yeah, it was the very first thing I told you guys, that they had a Hippotech.
Yeah, corker and recorker.
It's a corkscrew, but it can also recork a bottle.
This didn't catch on fire. Can I keep it?
Sure.
I put it in my inventory.
You're just going to take it?
What? That's service fee.
What a dick. Hey, we saved you.
Now
I'm
going
gonna take this
something.
with me.
It's burnt. You can't sell it. A customer's gonna get mad. They're gonna be like, "Why is this burned?" And they're like, "Cause the shop caught on fire." And then they're gonna be like, "If the shop caught on fire, it must have been a product in the shop that caught on fire." So I'm gonna tell myself and all my friends not to buy from this establishment. So if anything, I'm doing them a favor. I'm having this conversation. Just,
With yourself?
I mean, you can join in if.
I don't want to join in.
So we should have the divorcees guard Elaine, because even though they stole the notes, we don't want that crazy, creepy doctor guy to get electricity.
No, we don't.
Are you done on your uneven bars routine?
Am I done casting scry?
Sure.
Okay. I look through, I'm using Seven's collar as the focus, because it needs to be 1,000 gold items. That's reflective, and it's covered in diamonds, so
I feel like,
we used it before.
well, I know you've used it before. I feel like you actually purchased it with that in mind.
Nope.
No?
I just wanted a blingy collar for my pet. But I gazed through the circle of the collar
Okay.
after taking it off. So,
All right. As the invisible orb of your spell materializes, a dim space comes into view. You see Mr. Epotamus sitting on a chair, tied to it.
Is it a massaging chair?
No.
It's bad.
The walls around you are little more than slats of wood nailed across joints. There's a door on one side of the room, and Steve sits in the middle of it. He's clearly scared, and although your scrying orb does distort the view slightly, you're fairly certain that he has some first-degree burns on him. You continue to watch as he breathes slowly, seeming exhausted from the ordeal. And the door opens, and through it steps a dwarf wearing some sort of heavy armor, including what we here in the real world would describe as a full-face gas mask. Soon after entering the room, the dwarf removes the mask, reveals his face. No one you recognize, though. He pauses briefly, takes Steve's visage in, almost as though he's appraising an item. You notice for the first time a small table set against one wall. The dwarf who has entered sets the mask and some sort of baton item down on it, as well as his helmet. He places them almost compulsively straight, making sure they are all in an exacting order. He then turns to look at Steve and says, I think we've gotten off on the wrong foot. You look tired. I don't believe that your welcome here was particularly kind. My name is Arden, and this is my home away from home. Steve, still breathing slowly and heavily, opens his eyes and looks around a bit. Okay, Mr. Arden, it's a nice name. The dwarf begins pacing in broad circles around Steve. Through the few beams of light that filter into the room, they reveal a smooth complexion, deep, sunken brown eyes, and perhaps, importantly, a clear and unmistakable crest on the armor of the dwarf, that of the Ulfsdain-Grotfels family. Arden flashes a quick smile. Oh, well. Why, thank you. I'll be sure to use it again. Steve, growing unnerved. All right, why am I here? Well, Arden begins. You have something that I, and more importantly, the head of my house needs. Steve, stumbling over the words. Okay. What do you need? Is it something from the shop? Because we're running a 50% off sale next week. No. No. I don't need any of your goods. Arden pauses his pacing for just a moment and places his hand on Steve's back. He then leans in close, whispering into Steve's ear. I need what's in here, he says, gently tapping the side of his head. What do you mean? I mean your knowledge, of course. Inside that brilliant head. As he says it, he grabs either side of Steve's face and sort of shakes it back and forth. The secrets in there, what I need. The secrets that drive this marvelous technology of yours. Arden then pulls the wine corker out of his pocket. Staring at it and kneeling down to Steve's level. It's a marvelous bit of engineering, this. Recorking a wine bottle. It's so tedious. But now it's easy. A simple task. Because of this device that you've made. Portable, too. That should not be considered all too lightly. And most importantly, it does not require a fervent crystal to power it. You can see Steve growing more nervous. Look, I I just sell them. I don't design them or build them. Well, that would be a shame, then. I only have use for the inventor. He leans down once more behind Steve, getting close to his ears. Anyone else, I'd simply kill them because they'd seen this space. They'd seen my face.
Excuse me.
They'd been here at all. Now, are you sure you're not the inventor? No, it's a mistake. I just remembered. I do make all these things. I just work like the Dickens, inventing this who's-its and what's-its and gizmos and gadgets, you know. At that moment, the door bursts open and a stout woman walks in, her face obscured by the bright light behind her. But the scene on the other side of the door does give a clue to the location. There's a large window just outside the door, and beyond it, you can see a cavernous warehouse with a large hangar-style door on it, and outside of that, clear water. And so much of it that there can only be one place to put this particular warehouse, and that's the Bay of Peace, at least if it's anywhere nearby. The woman speaks in a curt and dismissive tone. So is he talking? Yes, ma'am. Yes, I am making progress, but I have only just started. Then work faster. And she slams the door as she leaves. Arden, taking a moment to compose himself, turns to Steve again. I'm sorry, and we have to rush this, but the head of my house demands results. I'm afraid that I need you to start working immediately. You now see true fear sweep across Steve's face. What do you need me to do? Arden turns his back on Steve, walks over to the table, grabs an object, picks it up, his back turned to your perspective. We have a material that we need energized. And as he starts to turn back, the spell fades.
Why couldn't you get a longer working spell?
I didn't see anything.
You saw nothing at all. You
I'm
were
just
just staring.
kidding.
It is
Steve
good to
is
have.
getting tortured.
Well, it's not good.
He was so
I didn't
happy
say
about
it was
that.
good, but
That was probably the bad conversation to have in front of his wife.
Oh, sorry, Elaine. They think Steve's making. They think Steve is the one who makes all the doohickeys and who's-its and what's-its.
Yeah, they might kill him if he finds out that, like, he's
That's
not the
not
one that
good.
even makes it.
So, we learned some. I learned some good, important things though.
What is it that you know now?
Everything the DM just said.
Everything that the DM said. There's a guy named Arden who's part of the Grotfels family. He looks like this. Okay.
Do you have to do that face when you transform into the bad guys?
He wants the electricity to energize a material. They seem to be in a warehouse with a hangar door, probably at the docks here in the Bay of Peace, in town. And Glenby's here.
Oh, no, not Lindy.
Yeah.
Oh. You could be her again.
Yeah, we should do that again.
So, is this warehouse nearby? Can we get there quickly?
Well,
Do we have to make Glenview fart again?
Probably not.
Would it help?
The docks are quite large, but that really narrows down the location, and presumably it's the warehouse that we were supposed to spy on.
That would be handy, then we know where
Because
it is.
it's like their safe house, their base of operations in the city. Anyway, so what we need to do is accelerate our warehouse finding mission.
Can we go shopping first?
No,
Do we
they're
take
beating the crap out of Steve right now.
We cannot take a rest. We cannot go shopping. We must go on adventuring.
So, how big were the docks here in Quebec?
Huge.
So I think first things first is we need to do a little information gathering. And we need to find someone who knows a lot about the docks. Maybe someone that we know already.
Ooh.
Someone who's maybe friends with your brother.
I'm not following.
Okay. Also, help.
Where is
Ivan.
Volodymyr?
Ivan, the con man.
Uh-huh.
No,
No.
Alexei, the actual harbor master.
Oh, the real one. Yes, Alexei is the harbor master who would know these things.
I
Yeah.
mean, we can get the fake one. They might know where the shady stuff is.
We
But-
might get our gold back.
But Volodymyr, so
He
we
has the gold.
So we need to get to Alexei. So, where's your brother?
Volodymyr, where are you?
Your random shout into the ether produces no response.
Alright. Divorcees,
Yeah.
take Elaine to the company house for protection.
Seems reasonable, yeah.
We're gonna go back to Nines' house and hopefully find Volodymyr. So we can find Alexei, so we can find the warehouse, so we can find Steve.
Let's do that all very quickly.
Okay, we do that all very quickly.
How quickly?
We're
Like as
already at the
quickly as we
warehouse.
can.
We speed walk. So maybe not a full run, but we're like,
Yeah.
heart rate gets up a little bit.
We don't even stop for pizza slices.
We-
don't stop
Well,
for
unless there's a
pretzels.
cart that doesn't have a line.
No, we rent a carriage taxi. That's how fast we go.
Wow. Okay. Sure.
I might have a hard time carrying this.
So, just so I understand, because it was a little confusing to me, where are you going?
We have to go to Nines' house to find Volodymyr.
Okay.
So Volodymyr can tell us where Alexei is.
So we can-
Alexei can give us info on where the Grotfels warehouse is.
Got it. Okay, so you
I'm
head
sure
to
the
Nines.
harbor master has an office, though.
Yeah, but do you know where it is? Because we've been in the city like less than 24 hours.
I mean, it probably has an office at the front, but we can get Volodymyr.
Just let us follow this plan. We
We
do
go
this,
get Volodymyr.
we do this quickly.
He can punch things if things have happened.
So you head back to Nines' place,
He has
Yes.
diplomatic immunity.
I don't think it means what you think it means.
and
Means we can do it anywhere.
Volodymyr is not there.
Volodymyr is not there.
Volodymyr is not there.
Nina,
Yes.
where is Volodymyr's friend Alexei hang out?
Who is this Alexei? I've never heard of him before.
The guy, Volodymyr's best friend?
He's always coming and saying he has new best friend this week. I've never heard the same name twice. I stopped keeping track.
Do you know where the harbor master is?
Why would I know where harbor master is? I work here. I make instrument. I cook food. I clean up hairs.
Wait, do you have lunch ready?
Well, of course I have lunch ready.
Oh, I go into the kitchen. It's just
Do you,
lunch.
I'll get mine to go. Do you know where Volodymyr is?
Not particularly, no, but I can take a good guess. He's my son, after all.
Where do you think he is?
Well, probably down at. I have no idea.
Okay, so Zoria,
Yeah.
if we go to the area where all the docks are,
Yeah.
it is very likely that somebody there would know where the dockmaster was.
That's reasonable.
Yes. So
Alright,
should we go in disguise?
Yeah.
We all
Anytime we're moving, we're in disguise.
We're in disguise. That's a given.
Is
I
the
can't-
lunch that was made conducive to being on the move?
Yeah, spaghetti. You just take handfuls.
Trying to think. I mean, sure, why not?
To go there.
Oh,
Yeah,
what is it?
Hoagies.
it's sandwiches,
I take 2.
and the sandwiches are mostly meat.
That checks out.
I take 2.
Like a Dagwood sandwich?
It is a legally distinct sandwich, yes.
Catwood sandwich.
I guess cat would sandwich.
It's a cat wood sandwich.
All right, we go
Absolutely.
running. We each grab sandwiches and go
And
running off to
we move as
docks.
quickly as we
Like
can.
some sort of
to the dock.
Heathfield sandwich. Completely original character.
We enter the docks. Let's enter the docks on the main street.
Yeah.
Dockmaster's office is likely to be like on the main street.
We just run. Where's the harbor master? Where's the harbor master?
Haven't we finished the sandwiches?
They're big sandwiches.
They're big ones.
Yeah, they're very big sandwiches.
What are you saying?
Where is the harbor master?
In his office.
Where's the office?
Why would I tell you?
3 silver.
Why are you throwing money at
I
me?
was handing it to you, but you're far away in the studio.
That does not explain why you are giving me money.
It's like
To
a
tell me
bribe,
where
but
the harbor
legal.
master. To tell me where the harbor master is.
What business do you have with Harbor Master?
We
Harbor
need
business.
Harbor,
lives are on the
definitely
line.
harbor business.
Do you know how many times I've heard lives are on the line
No, how
today?
How many?
7
I don't think
times.
you've heard it at all.
I've heard it second time now today, which isn't much,
Who did it the
first
but is
time?
weird it's happened twice.
Who did it the first time?
Some other people that came through here saying lives are on line, need to see Harbor
One
Master.
gold. Where the harbor master is.
Why don't I just call Harbor Master down here and he can
Fine,
come
do
see if
that.
you are worth doing business with?
Yeah, sure.
All of these people, I think they own the place.
Did they take the money?
No.
Lives are on the line.
He closes the window at the little, like, gate.
The gate to
But
the
did he?
harbor.
Yeah, did he move though? Like, can we see through the?
He
He
just closes it and sits there eating a sandwich.
closes it and then, like, picks up a little rock. You can see him talking through the window. You can't hear him, though. Nods a couple times.
I wonder if we can't hear him because the seal is so good, or if he's just faking it.
Tell him we're Volodimir's friends.
We wait impatiently, tapping my feet.
He says, thank you for coming. He'll be here shortly.
Okay.
Wait, really? All of that was just to say that?
Yes.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
Arlen.
What's your tragic backstory?
Your name's Arden?
No, Arlen.
Oh, good. You don't have to kill this one.
My,
We don't say that in public.
my father, he is from here in Tabaxavai. My mother, she comes from Glendring. She insisted that I take name of her father.
Do you,
It is hard to say if you are from Tabaxavai.
do you work here long?
3 years now.
What is it you think happened to her?
Who is Fervin?
What do you think happened to him?
I don't know. Who is this Fervin?
Not very helpful.
Alright, well, we wait until like.
We aggressively wait because we are in a hurry.
We aggressively and impatiently
we
wait.
pace back and forth.
Pace, I tap my feet.
Can I offer you three, like a coffee or something?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you can offer us.
A lot of coffee.
Whatever
we need
you
a lot
have.
we need a lot of caffeine. We're agitated.
Would you like coffee?
Yes.
There is coffee shop over there.
What is it you're offering us?
I go get coffees for everyone.
Not.
How much does it cost?
6 copper.
Here you go, Arden.
Arlen.
Arlen.
Yes.
That's easy for you to say.
No, it isn't.
Hey, where's all the extra cream and sugar?
In the
Oh.
shop.
Oh, here. I have cream and sugar.
Where did that come from?
A little coffee bar back here.
I look at the coffee bar.
Is
Is there a nice fresh pot of coffee in it?
It doesn't look fresh.
Does it look hot?
Not anymore.
I guess this
How
is
long
better.
does Alexi take?
Like 5 minutes.
Oh, good.
That's not too bad. We don't get too agitated, but the caffeine's
so
starting
long-
to get to us.
Can I help you? Who are you all?
We're Volodimir's friends, remember? And family.
Do you remember Volodymyr?
Oh, of course I don't remember Volodymyr.
Here's
Yes,
your
you. Okay, thank you.
So anyway, we don't need to talk business. If someone's going to commit crimes in the harbor, where would they be located?
More
Like
specific.
kidnapping.
So,
I don't like what you're insinuating.
Well, I don't think you're the one kidnapping.
Well, why are you asking me then?
Because we saw someone get kidnapped in this area.
we're looking for the Ulfsdain-Grotfels warehouse.
Oh, wait, I thought the issue is about kidnapping.
Don't worry
They,
about
they,
that
they
right
can
now.
both be true.
We
Several
have
things can
reason
be
to
true at the
believe
same
that
time.
a citizen has been kidnapped and is being held in the Ulfsdain-Grotfels warehouse.
Your guard should have still got a good look at him.
My who? Should have gotten a good look at him.
Well, the guy is at the gate. You probably should have asked him about that.
Arlen?
Yeah, that guy.
The Ulfsdain-Grotfels, they are in the private docks.
Where are the private docks?
Well, down that way.
Can you be more precise?
And can you give us authority to search it?
The private docks are private. I do not control them. I control the public available docks, which are these, and I control traffic in and out of harbor. I coordinate to make sure ships do not crash into one another. The private docks are private.
Do you know which warehouse in the private docks is the Ulfsdain-Grotfels? Do you have a number?
No, they have been operating out of several. There is a wealthy Tsizistani businessman who has been allowing them to use some of his warehouses when they are not being worked in. So, whenever he has space and a facility, since the tragedy in Tsizistan, it allows the Ulfsdain-Grotfels to set up and operate out of there.
But you don't know. You don't know which one it was.
Good work, that's fair.
I am in disguise as to what's
Even
Disguise is weakening. Ulster, use contractions.
I'll do that.
Good job, Ulster.
Alright,
Just watching out for you.
how big of an area is the private docks? We can maybe locate it visually.
It's a huge area. Is twice the size of public docks, but the street in front is public, and you can patrol that if you think there's something suspicious going on. I'm not going to stop you.
Does this Tsizistani business owner have a dock right at the waterfront with a large hangar door?
That describes most warehouses and docks there. There's little point in having warehouse and dock space without access to water.
Oh, I didn't know.
You with your sand sail.
What? Sand sailing? I live in a swamp. Yeah. I only have one hit level spell a day and I used it to scratch. But I might be able to do something. Just, let's make our way to the private docks. Thank you, Alexi. Enjoy your company.
I will. Is there anything else I can help you with? My guard here said it was a matter of life and death.
That is true. That's
It is
true.
still about someone. Someone could die.
Well, whose life and death is this?
Beavipotamus.
I don't know him. Who is he?
Hippotech? With his wife?
I've seen the signs. This is sad news.
Yeah. Hippotech almost burned.
That is even sadder news.
It is.
Yes, we stopped the burning from building.
So, we need to go get... We just need to go save him, so...
So,
why don't we
let's
do
just go. We rush as quickly as we can
that? Thank you, Alexi.
to the
Of
private
course.
docks.
Yes, we go towards
Have a
the
good
dock.
day.
We go to the private docks.
Okay.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't have locate creature prepared.
Should we be? You are Azoria.
Yeah.
Should we be subtle in this search, or
Yeah,
shall we
well,
just ask?
we're on a public road right now, so we'll be casual. And we'll find some dock workers.
Just casual.
How about they had a
Corkscrew thing.
corkscrew?
Yeah.
Let's have Helwyn use locate object.
Oh, when you can use locate object?
I can use locate object.
Why don't you
Um,
locate the cork replacer that isn't the one?
Well,
that
it
Nines
finds the
does?
closest one, so throw that in the extra planar bag here. So that it's not, so it doesn't mess it up. That's very smart.
Yes, it's a one spell.
You're very smart, Holman.
I know.
Well,
Alright.
could you be smarter, faster?
Locate object on the Hippotech Corker thing.
Bing. That's how I cast spells, apparently.
Is that what you do when you do Hunter Mark?
Yeah. Bing.
Bing!
All right, we binged it. Let's go.
Alright,
Yeah.
lead the way, Holman.
Holman follows some sort of innate sense from the spell.
Does it go bing?
No.
Bing!
Um,
Bing! 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 As we get closer.
It does not go bing or bong.
Doesn't do any of that.
No.
It-
It's an extremely boring spell.
Okay. Well, we boringly follow along as Holman leads us.
Casually. We look like we're just casually
We're-
checking out the docks,
Yeah,
looking
we're-
at real estate maybe.
yeah, there any for sale signs? Be like, I don't
There's-
own a warehouse.
Do you need the toilet, Holman?
There's something in that one.
Which
so
one?
weird. Haven't used this spell before. It feels weird.
Oh yeah, where it feels like there's a fish hook in the center of your brain pulling your head in a certain direction.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's a weird one, isn't it?
It's one in that one. Right there.
They point
Ow.
out in warehouse.
Yeah.
Okay, you can probably drop the spell now.
Are you sure? Because
Can you tell?
there's a lot more warehouses to look at.
I think there's only gonna be one Hippotech corkscrew around here.
I don't think they're shipping them
No.
at that volume.
Can you tell? Is it on the main floor? Is there like a upper floor or anything? Does it feel like it's up or down or anything?
Feels kind of like it's down.
So it's like a basement.
I mean, maybe?
If I was gonna torture someone, it'd
I'm not sure if it's up or down. in like that, but it feels down.
Okay. I will use Pass Without a Trace on us.
Okay.
Okay.
And we're going to
Sneak.
stealthily.
Wait, didn't you describe that when the door opened, you could see, like, the bay?
Yeah. So it would be upstairs,
Yeah, it wouldn't be in a basement then,
right?
unless they, like, moved him, but
Well, they
I don't
may
know.
move the object.
Yeah, well, the commander had the object, not Steve.
Okay.
So presumably we're reading the location of the commander. But
Let us.
if you're sure this is the warehouse,
We're gonna go in.
Well, I'm sure that there is one of those things in
this-
there.
Okay.
Good.
Let's look around the outside and see what points of entry there are.
We'll do a little stakeout.
Well, we'll
we
do
look
a
around
circle
it?
about, a stealthy circle about.
So what kind of entry points do we find? I don't suppose we need to do like an investigation check because we're just walking around casually.
There's a lot of, like, fence and wall.
Do we see,
There doesn't really seem to be, like, a open point of entry.
do we see an overhang door?
Specifically to,
One that matches the scry.
well, you're on the private, so I hadn't really described,
Yeah.
like, the orientation. You're walking a private road
Yeah.
that's on the far side from the bay. So you wouldn't
Okay.
be able to see
So we're
what's on the
back-
other side of the
We're on
building.
the back sides of the warehouse.
Yeah, so there's bay, then warehouses,
And each warehouse
and
is
then a
like
road.
walled off or fenced off.
Yeah, there's clusters, sometimes just a single warehouse, sometimes as many warehouses, and they're all, you can tell how they get divided up by where there's some starter.
And then
There's some
like
walls,
a
excuse me.
gate of some sort.
Typically, yeah. There's a gate into each area where it's divided up as, like, this is a private warehouse or this is another private collection or whatever.
Is there anyone at the gate for the warehouse we're looking at?
No, in fact, you don't really see all that many people, like, standing by the gate in front of most of these warehouses. The gates are all closed and presumably locked.
Alright, I want to sneak up.
Mhm.
Get out the old lockpicks. After scanning around and making sure there's no one watching us.
Look around.
Yeah, we're all looking.
Observing.
Why don't you make well, first, make a perception check. Then we'll have you make a stealth check.
29 perception.
You see a few people in the area.
Like dock
But-
workers or something.
Yeah, dock workers. You don't see anyone at this particular warehouse,
Alright.
but you can see, like, dock workers and other.
And now we have to do a
warehouses.
stealth.
Yes.
All of us are just.
Well, if Soria is the only one going up to the gate, she's the only one that has to do it.
We'll let her unlock it first before we want her.
25 with Pass Without a Trace.
Okay. You're at the gate now.
Alright, now lockpick. And I realize I can't use guidance actually, so that was a 24.
Okay.
And the perception was a 26. Because Pass Without a Trace is concentration.
Okay. Doesn't change the result I told you about the
Okay.
perception.
Alright. I'll turn into Dromar. Stop it.
I probably should have asked for inspiration. Are you within 60 feet of me?
I assume so.
Is she within 60 feet of me?
I mean,
That
that
close.
at this point, that depends on where you're standing.
We're just stealthily standing.
I mean, I'm just casually walking.
Yeah, I'm just.
Within 60 feet of my friends, like normal people.
I'm,
do.
I'm, look,
I'm within 60 feet
I'm
of my
ins-
friends at all
I'm
times.
inspecting the brickwork and the wiring to see, what kind of quality it
So you've gone up to the gate area.
You seem like a gate inspector. You're like, yep.
It's a gate.
That's a gate, all right.
It's a
Closes, opens.
All right, now
That's a fence.
I need a stealth check from everybody. Since you're all trying to loiter nearby.
Well, I got a 1, which gives me 22.
You got a 19.
You know, you're very lucky that from the outset, I said that we're not playing on
I know.
auto crit fail rules.
Yep. I am lucky that way.
And you have like creepy amounts of stealth.
The
Don't you
fighter
have advantage
with
on
heavy
stealth?
armor, with
You
a
have
22 stealth.
What do you have? A plus
I have a
plus
plus
11 plus another 10 from
Yeah.
Hessa Trace.
Yeah.
Don't you have advantage with your boots?
Yeah, I think your boots give you
well.
advantage
And I have a 30.
because you're wearing mithril armor now.
That's right. I get an advantage because of that. I lost my advantage before.
All right, inspire me.
Oh, did we all get through without being spotted?
What was your stealth check?
19.
Okay.
Inspire me.
Okay, I'll do some interpretive dance.
I'm,
I don't want to make noise.
I'm interpreting that as inspirational. What is that now?
It's
Plus
it's
8?
D8. Whenever you want to use it.
But I don't know how good this gate is, so.
It's not the gate, it's the lock.
But, well, you know, 18. And my 23 lockpick.
Okay. Yeah, you open the gate.
I opened the gate.
Should we go through?
Wait. You used your detect magic already, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna check for arcane alarms.
Yeah.
Can you still check for them?
I used it for
Yeah.
something stupid once before.
Oh,
Does Hilwin have
Oh,
something
wait.
cool for that?
wait.
No.
No, I have a thing, I think.
You have a thing?
I bought a thing. I have a wand of magic detection that I purchased.
What does it do?
It has. It lets me cast detect magic, and it has 3 charges that recharge.
That's
Oh
the
wow,
one.
that sounds like a
At
really
dawn.
useful item we should use more often.
So
Yeah, we
I
probably
use
should.
detect magic with my wand
Before we go through the gate.
before we go.
I
through.
really like that you like had your wand. I've got a little, you know, like, and just like spin it around your ear and point it at yourself, and that's how you cast the spell. I like that.
She's the one that wants to detect magic.
Wait, no. Well, Seth, take the wand and do it on yourself because I'm currently concentrating.
Do I go ding?
Now you go bing.
Oh, bing!
Yeah.
Bing!
Magic makes bing sounds.
Yeah, I'll remember that.
Now.
Wait, is that how everyone casts spells? I thought that was just
Yeah,
me,
no.
apparently.
Don't you remember when I went bing and killed that guy with a nice knife?
No, I don't. I guess I've never really focused on it before. I'm gonna focus on it now, though.
All right.
I hope that no one's lying to me.
Yeah, I expected
I
you to
was
say
lying.
knife to meet you, but
Oh.
then you said bing to meet you. You didn't quite stick with me last time.
All right. Well, Seth's detecting magic,
Okay.
and I'll take the wand back for now.
You don't detect any magic.
Okay, good. All right, let's sneak in.
We sneak in.
Are we at? What is the gate that we're coming into?
What do you mean? What is the
Well,
gate?
Like,
That
is
well,
it a big iron
Is
gate?
it a big iron gate? Is it just like a little like
Solid
swing
wood.
one that we unlocked? Is it like the hangar door that we were opening?
No, like almost every gate in a industrial setting like this is going to be a roll gate that slides to the side and opens, you know, just completely laterally.
Okay, so it's going like.
Yeah, it's on a roller. Just one side just rolls.
We
So
just
when-
open
once you
it.
Yeah, we don't have to go. We don't
We
have
only
to
open
the
it.
whole thing.
No, we
Yeah.
only open it large enough to sneak through
Just
one
look
at a
through.
time.
Okay.
I
Make
mean,
a
if,
stealth
as long as we
check
just make it big enough for Ulfsdain.
at disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
So you roll regularly.
No, just Soria,
Oh, me?
because she's opening the gate.
Oh, I'm bad at stealth though. 16.
It's noisy.
We probably should have let Helen.
It's uneven ground. It's
Uh-huh.
a hard wheel rolling over.
Yeah, it's a crappy,
Cobbles.
It's a really
So,
bad
so it
ratio.
just made that, and then you just kept going for like 7 seconds.
I built up the momentum and I wanted to keep it rolling.
How much momentum did you need?
I'm not very strong. I need all the momentum I can get.
Did anyone come out to check on the gate?
No.
Oh, good. We could say we're gate inspectors.
We are. And this is not a good gate.
Alright, we
This is the worst
Or,
gate. This is
no, sorry. This isn't
in.
a good gate.
let's sneak in and get up against the wall.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm looking around for entrances.
Okay. There's a door, just a standard size door, not like a loading door or anything that you can see. There is a big, probably like 15-foot tall loading door that is latched closed and there's like a chain over it.
Yeah.
Let's sneak
not
over
safe.
to the regular
I
door.
sneak over to the regular door.
We sneak together.
Yeah, we all go together.
Okay.
Sneakily.
Following Ulta.
Okay.
Checks, please.
38.
Why?
31, I got a nat 20.
32.
We're being really sneaky.
Yeah, that's weirdly, woman rolled the worst at a 28.
Trace is such a good spell.
So you manage to sneak over to that door. It is locked.
If only there was some way you could open this.
Yeah, somebody get through.
I pull on my hatchet. Alright, I'll pick the lock.
Why? Why would you do that? Just use this lock.
Can't use his luck. He also used like all his luck.
I have one luck left.
That's not true. So I rolled a nat 1. So that's a total of
6.
6.
Did you like stab yourself in the hand?
Make it dexterity saving throw.
5.
Your lock pick breaks in the lock.
So that lock. So that beach tool set is broken.
You have
Yes.
more than one.
I have 2.
Now you've got one.
Yeah.
So now do you have to like pick the other pick out of the?
No, it's jammed now. I assume, right?
I decided.
You know well enough that that lock without repair, where the whole thing is opened up, is going to be pretty borked.
I've stopped it from.
I know you-
I've closed off their escape route.
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
They can't come out that door together.
Just as a 10-pin. Oh, when next time you pick the lock.
Okay.
So, the rest of you who are part of Midnight Brunch, I'm going to sneak around to try to find another entrance.
Okay.
Perhaps an unlocked window or
Alright.
another door.
We'll stand here because I know no one will come through this door.
No, that's right. I think
Wait,
this is safe.
I don't know.
Find a
Are there windows above us?
There are. Yeah.
You could throw a grappling hook through the
window.
window.
Are there any windows on the first floor? I'm doing a search.
No, there are actually no windows on the
Is there
first
another
floor.
door anywhere?
Do
wanna
we just
move-
want to continue this trend of using spells Hilbin has this whole time that we just never bothered with?
Sure.
Because they have rope trick. and
that?
you can touch a length of rope, something Olsef has a lot of, and it can go up 60 feet. Now, it creates this like, kind of like invisible entrance that you can hide at the top,
But you
can also just climb 60 feet.
and sneak through the window.
Yeah, if there's an open window.
Do these look like openable windows?
Yeah, so anyone who's familiar with industrial sites knows that the windows on most of these things do like hinge open and then the bottom flares out, creating about depending on the size of the window, anywhere from 6 to 12 inches of space there.
Why don't we?
I did want to search the building.
Okay.
Can I find another door anywhere?
No, not
Unless we go.
not like a small one, unless you go to the front. And
That's gonna.
I am
people.
well, how I am treating your search is that you're at the back of the building, or really the roadside, we'll call it, of the building. You're at the roadside of the building, and not wanting to draw too much attention, you simply walk from one end of the building to the other end
Yeah, I
and
looked
look around the
around.
corner.
Yeah.
On either of the side walls of this building, there are no additional doors.
Alright. Why don't? Is there an open window?
Yeah, one that's already open.
No.
Well, we can just break windows.
Or
Or
pry it
open it.
open. We have pry bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, with crowbars,
So we'll
pry
have-
bars, raven bars,
All right. We choose the least suspicious looking window
and the least suspicious side.
Okay.
and rope trick. Olseth will go up with a pry bar because he's strong, so he'll be able to hold himself and sort of
And open the window.
stealthily work the window because he's apparently like the most like breaking and entering thief like that we know.
I do that. I
So,
climb the rope, which
Well, first we need the rope trick, so
Bing!
thank
I
you.
climb
Does it make a funny noise when like the rope goes up?
as I go. Yep. Or
Or does it like a snake?
Or does it like
Or does it just go to the top and go bing?
or does it make like an accordion sound for no reason?
It just gets to the,
The rope silently goes all the way up. Bing!
Alright, also
I was hoping
Yeah.
like some sort of big booming voice is like, "You have now achieved 60 feet with this rope."
nice trick.
The rope has extended to 60 feet.
Alright,
okay, I climb. I climb the rope.
with a crowbar
With a
in your
crowbar.
teeth.
Yeah, that would hurt.
Yeah, but then you can look all like Errol Flynn about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, unless
Pull
he
the
trips.
crowbar out of
your bag.
my bag. And
That's a weird thing to call your mouth.
And I attempt to pry open the window.
Stealthily.
Yeah, that's what I do.
At risk of myself, I stand underneath the crowbar.
Why don't you make a dexterity check?
Dexterity check. I can do that.
Because I don't think that you are.
He also should still have detect magic going on, so he should see any alarms or anything.
Any magical alarms.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that you are trained in sleight of hand.
No.
No.
Yeah,
five.
so.
Well,
Just
why
a
would these
dexterity
be
check.
like locked up? They
5. Something happened.
Snaps.
You managed to.
Open it.
You managed to get the crowbar inside the building.
Yeah, like through one of the panes of glass.
That wasn't where you'd placed it, but feeling this sort of deftness of skill required to gently
Hold on.
pry this open with such a heavy bar
While
and
holding a rope.
certainly not being trained as a sneak thief, you just accidentally shoved it right up through its pane and then into the glass itself, and that has now shattered. Nines, I believe for some reason you were standing at the
I
bottom.
thought he was gonna drop the crowbar, not create shards of dangerous glass to fall on
Shouldn't
me.
the glass go into the building if he's breaking it from the outside?
He's not really.
It's magic
he's
glass.
he's knocking it. He's breaking
He's
it up.
yeah. He's
Okay.
shoved the crowbar through a slightly wood rotted pane, and then into the actual glass as it slid up.
Yeah.
And it's now sort of popped it up and out.
Oops.
No.
Why don't you-
You're stealthing.
Why
Catch
don't
it.
you make a dexterity saving throw?
Can't-
I got an 8.
Total.
Yes. Because we can't roll. We got
This
whatever
is-
dice you were throwing
This
during
is
the
what
fight
happens
yesterday.
when we don't have a heist breakfast.
Yeah.
I didn't eat my heist hoagie. I just had a regular hoagie.
Owen, catch it.
You take 4 points of slashing damage from the glass falling on you and cutting up bits of you. You managed to turn your face away so it didn't go in,
It just got the
your
jugular.
eyeballs, but it's cut through your fur.
I climb up the rope and then climb up Ulsef.
I need you to make athletics check here, because
Oh.
you
We get
are a
+2 now?
badger.
No, we get advantage with our tattoos.
You are a badger trying to climb the rope.
With our tattoos, we get advantage on athletics and investigation.
And +2.
I think
Is
it's
it +2?
I think
Or
it's
advantage?
just
It's
advantage.
just advantage.
It's just advantage.
10?
You really needed a heist breakfast.
Ouch.
It's quite a
Those claws hurt.
difficult thing for you to climb that rope as a badger, and so you don't.
So there's an open pane.
Yeah, the window's popped out now.
Yes.
So I sell it a lot. Look, it's open. Go through. So I go through the window. Would I hold? I keep holding on to the rope.
You don't have to.
The pane is relatively small. It's only about like 6 by 6.
Feet,
I turn,
yards.
I turn into a bat and fly through the
In
pane.
inches, or for our more metrically inclined viewers, a little shy of 15 centimeters.
300 yards.
This much glass caused 4 slashing damage.
A pane falling from a story right onto a badger. Yeah. And this is like old timey medieval
Now-
glass. That's
Now, I know for a fact that you fully know the danger of plate glass.
Yeah.
Just standard plate glass, not tempered, not shatterproof.
It's real cutty.
So, yes.
Alright.
Yes, it does cause 4 points of damage.
I turn into a bat and fly through the hole in the window.
Yeah, you can do that. There's plenty of room for a bat to slip through.
Is there anyone in the other side?
No, you're entering into kind of a small room, and the door is open. Looks dusty in here.
I drop bat form, close the door slowly.
Which door?
Okay.
The door into the warehouse
Oh.
so that the room is shut.
Yeah.
And then I'll unlock the window and open it from the inside.
Okay. You push out the bottom panes and swing it open. It's a tight fit, but Ulseth can shimmy through.
Wait, but I
I grab onto the rope.
and I pull the rope up.
Yeah.
Pull nines up
With Holland.
with whole wind.
Olin stands at the bottom like, do I get to come?
Yeah, I'll drop the rope next.
Lower me down!
Holman climbs the rope on their own. It was confusing.
Anyway,
All right, we're
I
in.
pull nines in the badger up through the window.
And then once everyone's in, I'll take the rope. in, so there's not just magic rope hanging.
And
Okay.
it can hang out a little bit, so we don't have to recast it.
How long is the spell?
1 hour.
Okay. So we coil the rope up in the little hidden space on the top, except for
Okay, sure. You do that.
that way we have a possible escape
We might
route.
have to slide down the road.
Yeah.
So you're in a dusty
Well,
room.
also we can, if we just jump out and just climb up to the top of the rope, we can also hide.
Yeah.
Is
So-
detect magic still on?
It's a 10-minute spell. How long have we been at
I'll give you 2 more minutes of it.
Oh, is there any magic?
No?
At 30 feet.
Okay. So
Does this look like the place you saw?
Well, I haven't looked out the door yet.
Oh.
We're in a small dusty room.
let's look out.
But does the wood look like the same kind of wood?
It looks
I can ID wood pretty well.
kind of looks similar.
We peer out. We slowly open the door and peer out of it stealthily.
Find a dusty hallway with a bunch of crap kind of in it.
You
Well,
mean
looks-
real crap, like bad dung and mouse drop?
No, more like crumpled newspaper.
What's the damn newspaper?
Just like there's like a wrench, a hammer, just kind of laying there. There's a box of nails.
Are they good tools?
Not particularly. They're fine.
How big is the nail box?
I don't know. There's like 52-inch nails.
I take the nails.
Wait,
52
52-inch
inch
nails
long.
or
52
50.
inch nails.
2-inch nails.
Okay, because they could have
They're
been
probably
52
rusty.
1-inch nails. So
There and one 52-inch nail, just one.
That's a spike.
Not if it's small enough.
Do you think we're in the wrong warehouse?
why would Hill send us in the wrong place?
Yeah. What? You are a Holman. Why would you send us to the wrong place?
I didn't send you guys to the wrong place, so we don't even know if this is the right place.
Well, they have the electric corpse thing.
Yeah. Let's.
So,
Can you still be detecting it, or is that button on?
No, I ignored you all and kept it up.
oh, that's smart.
Okay. Where is it?
I know.
Isn't that a concentration spell along with rope trick also being a concentration spell?
I don't remember. He's controlling the character.
Sometimes. No, actually, rope
Rope
trick
trick's
is
not concentration.
No. So you can do.
Nice.
So you who are Holman,
Where are you?
lead us to the corkscrew.
Stealthily.
Down.
Okay.
It's down.
Let's find a way down.
We sneak around here until we find some stairs or a ladder.
Make some stealth checks for me, if you would.
Wow.
Not the strongest, but not the worst.
I got 30.
Okay.
25.
Okay.
16.
Okay. Holman got 27. Those are your checks. You don't take very long to find that there's a stairway down.
Can we peer down it? See what's below?
Sure. It's just a stairwell on the back end of this building.
Is it dusty too?
Excuse me. Yeah, it is dusty. It's not very well lit, so it's kind of dim back here.
We're not kicking the dust up and making ourselves sneeze or anything stupid like that, are we?
We're in the stone. Dust
I
can't.
mean, I've never role played allergies.
Really? That seems like
But we
something
keep
I
fighting.
personally should have been affected.
something like we are all not having to role play that
We
right
keep
now.
fighting
You know-
fungal creatures, though.
You know, I have enough allergies in my own life. I don't need to also have fantasy
Yeah,
allergies.
We all are feeling that. Same
This is
way.
about escapism.
So
Fantasy.
you want me to go down first?
Yeah, you're the stealthy
I go
one.
down first, down the stairs.
You have
Okay.
a sword drawn.
Not yet.
Okay, you get to
Okay.
the bottom of the stairs.
I look around. What do I see?
A similarly dusty and sort of disheveled, like big warehouse. It's just a big warehouse open area. So what you realize you were in is a second level, smaller than this main level. You know, you're on the ground level now, and it's kind of a balcony above you. So there's a bunch of open support structures, just pillars that line either side of the warehouse, and there are a couple of kind of catwalks down either side of the building, a large door closed on the other end, and then the room above you, and it looked like there was possibly another office-ish area up there
Do I
too.
see anybody?
You don't see anybody.
I
No.
don't hear anybody.
You don't hear anybody either.
I
No.
beckon the party to come down.
Okay, we follow.
Okay.
Holwyn, direct us towards the object.
Down.
No, well,
Okay.
we look
Find
from
more
all
down.
stairs.
Okay, you find another set of stairs pretty easily that lead
Down.
down. This time it's like dark. There's no light.
Okay.
You're
well,
clearly going into some sort of basement. You know you're at ground level, so now you're going like,
I have dark vision.
Yeah, we put on our dark vision goggles.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down first like I did
Don't we have
before.
a hooded lantern we took from Dromar?
Yeah, I have that.
But light might give us away.
Yeah.
That's
So we're
the
just
whole point. Is hooded. You can see the light.
I sneak down the stairs using my night vision. Do I need to stealth check?
well, I mean, that depends on if you want to be stealthy or not.
I want to be stealthy.
Wait,
Okay,
when
then you
turn
need to make a
on-
stealth
When you
check.
turn on the stealth goggles, like when they go on, does it go like, bing?
No, that's,
Yeah.
no, just bing. 38.
Just bing.
I do 38 stealthy down the steps.
Pretty stealthy.
Yeah, I look around the bottom of the steps. What do I see?
At the bottom of the steps, you enter into clearly some sort of basement storage area. It's cold down here. You can feel the dampness.
I turn my collar to the cold and damp.
You know that it becomes pretty clear that this is not the best storage area. It's right at the water line for the water table here. It's cool, but it's also damp. So it smells a little musty.
Do I see anybody or hear anybody?
No.
I beckon, come on down.
And,
Point at Hellwyn again.
and just to be clear, no light at all down here.
We have Holwyn direct us.
I think it's just a little bit over there. They point off in one direction down a hallway.
We go over there stealthily.
Okay, everyone make a stealth check.
We're in the wrong warehouse.
Nines.
18.
29.
So,
22.
okay,
I don't mean that's
And-
just not in your bag.
23 from Owen. So you get to a door. It's open, but it's mostly closed.
It's unlocked, but it's slightly ajar.
Exactly.
So the door is ajar.
We peer through.
I was trying to avoid that joke. Yes.
You were, but you failed.
We peer through the jar.
You see a dark room, pretty nondescript.
And Holwyn is saying this is it.
Yes.
We go in.
Swords drawn.
We look.
Yeah.
Is
yeah.
there any
We
one or
are. We're
anything?
ready for action.
There's there's no one here. You just see a bunch of, sort of garbage around the
Do we
floor.
see the corking machine?
After a moment or two, Holman looks around and goes, "There it is." And over on one edge of the wall, there's a corking machine next to an empty bottle of wine.
Is it just the one? Just the one corking machine?
Yeah.
I put it
Was-
in my bag.
Yeah, and it's not charred. It's not like the one you have.
So now we have two.
But one's not charred.
Out of curiosity.
Over there.
Dang it, Owen.
I tried to tell you guys there could be more. We did. Why did you just go for the first one?
Why would there be more than one of a product sold in a store in the city?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Why at the docks there would be a thing that uncorks stuff?
All right, I just walk out of this place unstealthily.
As it became increasingly clear, this is just an unused warehouse right now.
Yeah, I know, but we had to do our due diligence.
Is there any other things we can loot in this place?
Some dirty newspapers.
Dust bunnies.
Oh, I can get more dust bunnies.
You can get more dust bunnies. Would you like
Steve
some more
is
dust
literally
bunnies?
being tortured to death right now.
Yeah, but at least we have 2 of those things now.
Ulseth, you and I can scarcely believe that I rolled this.
Yeah.
You can get 69 more dust bunnies.
69 more dust bunnies. I only had 5 before, and 2 of them are in my ears most of the time.
It's dusty here.
Can you at least detect magic? Maybe that someone accidentally forgot a magic item down here.
I don't want to waste the charges.
Isn't it still active?
No.
No.
Oh, and we can't. Oh, yeah, we can just get out through the door that the lock is.
I just walk out the front.
Yeah, walk out the front toward the bay.
Do we want the rope?
Yeah.
It's still
Also-
up there.
Well, I walk out the bay and circle back around. We grab the rope,
Okay.
and then I just walk out the gate.
Maybe next time take my advice.
You said it was in there.
I literally said there was one in there, but I thought maybe there would be others, and look who's right.
Well, find the right one this time.
I don't know if it's the right one. I just know it's one of those things.
Well, show us the next warehouse.
All right.
If Steve's dead, though, he'll win.
It's on you.
Why are you guys picking on me? You're the ones who made me go in here
You're the
first.
one with the spell.
But it only works on the nearest one.
You're having too much fun with this, Ian.
Maybe you should have asked for a more specific item related to Steve.
Yes. Show Holwyn the one that you got from.
It's
store.
the same product.
Yeah, it's the same product.
They're all the same.
How can there be more of them?
It's a store that sells products.
That Steve Epotamus sold that many that he filled a dusty warehouse with them?
No,
There's
someone
a lot
had
of
a
drunks in this world. Of
Someone
course, they
had
sold a lot of
went
corkers.
some guy went and got drunk in the basement of a warehouse and left the corker there.
Hey, he could have had a reasonable amount of alcohol alone in a basement of a warehouse.
I love a store could only sell one single thing at a time.
It's basically an NFT.
Yeah.
Okay.
How are
so
there more than 2 things?
We go to the next warehouse that is binging.
Binging.
Okay. All right. We'll try this again. I just need to take a quick break. All right.
Like how, like 15
break?
minutes?
About 15 minutes.
Steve will be dead.
Okay. Well, I'll imagine it's a 15-minute break, and I'll only take 30 seconds. I just need to pee.
Okay.
Okay. See you in a minute. Welcome back, everyone. We've returned after I used the bathroom, and we are resuming the tale of finding Steve Eponymous after the group went down a bit of a rabbit hole.
It was a warehouse
It was a
restoring red herrings.
Yeah, but we didn't find them.
I think we should
Despite
just-
my best warnings.
I think we should just live in this warehouse now.
This is our house.
This is our house.
It isn't leaking. It's dusty, so there's no leaking.
Okay, we
Good point.
casually go down the road until we find the next warehouse that Owen's spell is binging us at.
Maybe one with some activity in it.
Yeah.
Okay. This one definitely has some activity going on. It looks like there's a bunch of very large crates outside, and there's some people moving around.
What are the people?
So, you know,
Generic people guy.
like generic dock workers.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm
No.
going to peer through the gate, through the fence, and see if there's any distinguishing markers on the crates.
Crates seem just pretty generic. There's nothing special on them that you can see, at least.
And Owen is quite sure that there's a bottle corker on corker in here.
Yeah, yeah.
I have a plan.
What's your plan?
Well, you always think my plans are not good.
I never said they're not good.
You always never do them.
We use parts of your plan all the time.
Well,
You would
this
make
is-
a weird homunculus of your plans.
well, I'll tell you what my plan is. I am going to be an electricity inspector.
Electricity's not really.
It is in Hippotech.
Only Hippotech.
I know. That is why. This is the plan. Owen has detected an electricity bottle corker and uncorker in this warehouse.
So you're going around and checking.
So I'm going to tell them that there is a recall because of it is dangerous and defective. And that way I will do a reconnoitering of the warehouse.
You know what? Let's do it.
So you
Go for
have
it.
you have your elf walking around. It's like, this is my electricity detecting elf, and we have found a problem.
Go for it, also.
Yeah.
I'll watch.
Now we all just sit back and watch. I grab my coffee mug.
Do you have a name for your plan?
You are the one who comes up with all the
This
names.
is
This is your plan.
Ulsa's time to shine.
This
Let's
is
do this.
this is the really good plan.
I don't think you
That's
can
your
call
name.
it. Okay.
Yeah, this is
Alright.
I'm not good at
Engage.
engage. Okay. So
Execute.
I go up to the gate along with Hohen. Hohen has to come with me.
Okay. With the really good plan. Got it.
Yeah, we're all waving as
You're
like we're sending them
terrified.
off to school for the first time. Just be like,
So I go up to the gate and I say, "Excuse me, may I speak to the person in charge of this warehouse?"
"What's your charisma score?" by the way?
Who
Don't
are
worry
you?
about it.
700.
Who are you?
Oh, I am an inspector. You have apparently an object here that is very dangerous, and I am here to inspect it to see if it could be repaired or perhaps recalled.
They kind of look around at each other.
It's a very special object. It is a bottle corker and uncorker that runs on a mysterious new form of energy.
I don't understand. What are you talking? Where are you from?
I am from Hippotech.
You are from Hippotech.
I am from Hippotech.
What is Hippotech?
I walk up. I slide 5 gold through the bars.
You have dropped your money.
It's a
Could you
bribe.
bring it back, please?
Here you go.
So, does one of you have a electricity Hippotech bottle corker and uncorker?
I'm not sure, but can I see some form of identification? I mean, if you are, talking the serious, then well, we take you around, find the problem, but we need to verify. This is a sensitive location.
What is so sensitive about it?
It is a private business. There are many highly sensitive things in here.
Oh, that's sensitive here. So, is everyone here a Tabaxi boy?
Well, yes, everyone here is in Tabaxi. We are in
very
Tabaxi.
good. Okay. Well then,
This isn't privately owned by another nation,
No, that would be crazy.
like a Kazakhstani businessman.
Even in that case, we'd still be in Tabaxi.
is that the case?
Is what case?
Who owns this warehouse?
I believe he's owned by that guy.
No.
Points up at a window, and there's a figure sort of pacing back and forth. Looks like they're having a conversation with someone in the room.
What does the figure look like?
It's a little hard to make out through not perfectly clean glass, but they seem to be, kind of short. They look a little dwarfish. It looks like they might have a big beard.
Is this,
Only about 4 feet tall.
Is this the warehouse where the Ulfsdain-Grotfels are doing their relief efforts?
No, I don't think so. No,
Do you know which warehouse they're operating on?
they've been changing around because business has been renting space very cheap, but they still have their own business of import and export, so they change warehouse of operations
Do you know?
a couple times. I think it's down that way.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, if you do not know where this bottle corker and uncorker is, that might potentially be very dangerous. I would recommend that when you do find it, that you attempt to return it to Hippotech for inspection and potential replacement.
But don't touch it, it will kill you.
Well, if you are from Ipotec and is dangerous thing, please let us take you inside and you look around. We don't want anything dangerous, especially if his boss, if in charge, get hurt. He's no good.
Are
Go
you
ahead,
doing this?
also.
Yeah, Hoban, can you help find this, please?
Sure.
I sneak off to the neck to look for the actual warehouse.
Yeah, I'll team up with Zoria. I think we should let Helwyn and Olsef continue his adventure.
Okay, sure.
It's his great plan.
Yeah,
It
this
is it's a very good plan.
Yeah, I want to see
They-
where this rolls, how this goes out.
They say, for everyone's safety, could you please hand us your swords? I see you are armed. It's fine, we give back, but while you in building, we take the
No,
swords, set them aside.
No, we cannot give up our weapons.
I'm an inspector. I can't give up my sword.
No,
None of us
it's a very
have.
dangerous job. People attack inspectors all the time because they have things to hide.
None of us have weapons. It is making us feel a bit uneasy, but we trust that you are here to fix problem. So
Well-
will you not give up your implement?
Owen, I hope that device is not faulty. Let's go.
Okay.
We're gone.
I really hope this.
What the hell is that?
I hope this building burns down.
I stop a dock worker on the road.
Uh-huh.
Do you know where the Grotfels are currently operating the relief efforts?
I think they are down there. Somewhere around Pier 40 something, I think.
Oh, we go to Pier 40 something.
That was for
Somewhere around there. Another 20 or so warehouses down.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, let's count the warehouses. 1.
Ooh,
It takes a while to get past the
They're
warehouse.
big. They're
Yeah,
big
hold-
warehouses.
Oh,
yeah, hold
also,
on. Yeah, like
that was a quick inspection. When did you get back?
2.
just now.
Oh, how'd the plane go?
It was great.
Did you
Yeah.
find anything interesting?
Yes.
Cool.
3.
20 or so.
Yeah, we're dashing now.
So, does
All
Holwyn-
right.
does
we
Holwyn-
jump on the tram system.
Disney World trams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
the people mover.
Definitely a thing.
So does Holwyn detect anything?
Holwyn does detect a bottle opener in one of the warehouses down here.
Is it the one surrounded by Grotfels?
Yeah, it's that one.
I
If
wonder,
you could tell, why didn't you just do that before?
What do you mean?
If you just knew it was the one surrounded by all the soldiers,
why did you take us to the empty one?
why did you take us to the empty one?
I didn't know which one it's in. All I got is her description of them,
No, we
And-
showed it to you.
of the warehouse.
Oh.
Well, you're really acting like an NPC right now.
A
Alright, we'll move on.
DMPC, thank you.
And you know what? I tried to tell you that maybe, just maybe, the first one wasn't actually going to be the place
Well, thank
because
you.
it seemed wrong
Thank you for finding it home.
and keeping the spell up.
Can you tell if it's above or below or a same floor?
It's definitely up top.
Okay. Thank you. You've been very helpful.
I know.
Is there a guard at this one too?
Yeah.
A lot of guards?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like how many is a lot? 4? Don't roll a die.
Do we want to? Do we want to try and sneak? Do we want to try and pretend to be someone else?
We've already pretended to be someone else. Do you want to be someone
I mean, I could
else?
shapeshift into like the captain or Glenvy, the captain of the guard commander.
That's right. You could sneak in
Ooh, I
as
think
the
if you
captain.
do Glenvy, and then they're like, aren't you already here? And you can be like, someone's impersonating me.
You could do that.
And then like,
And then you could reconnoiter everything and then turn into like a bat or a spider or something and
Make a
come back out.
dexterity saving throw, all of you.
can we not?
Why? We're just standing a good distance away.
Yeah, just talking.
Just talking.
Just asking the question. 13.
Okay.
14.
6.
Oh, and Holwyn.
Not good at dexterity stuff or strength stuff
Okay.
or constitution stuff.
Maybe there's just a rope that snapped. It's unrelated to all the guards.
So the
This is a hard hat area. So do we have a hard hat when we entered this area?
no.
Shit.
I think I have one in my
We
bag.
probably got one from something on an island.
I got one when I was in the construction site getting all your rope.
Oh, that's right.
So, am I dead?
You take. Let's do this one.
Because currently I'm Tristan.
You take 7 bludgeoning damage as a horse-drawn carriage comes barreling out of the gates of this and knocks you aside and
Yeah, the
goes.
gates
Just
of the
me or all of
warehouse?
us?
The rest of you just barely made it, but
Woo.
you
Out of the way.
missed the DC, and this thing just goes tearing down the road.
Wait, did it come from that warehouse or is it a different warehouse?
No, that warehouse.
Did it have, say, like a Grotfell insignia on the side?
It certainly did.
Did it look like something a member of the family would probably be using?
Well, let's just say it looked fancy.
Well, I cast Speak with Animal and shout at the horses.
Okay, they are traveling
Very fast.
quite quickly
Well,
away
how
from
far
you.
are they by the time I get my bearings?
60 feet.
They probably can't hear me.
No.
Plus, they can't really talk very well because they're so hoarse.
Yeah, and they probably have bits in their mouths
What?
because they're pulling a thing.
Yeah. Not great conversation.
No.
No.
Hillwin should have teleported on.
Are there windows in the carriage?
There are.
Did we
But-
see anyone?
You could see sort of a silhouette of someone. They were dark and pained.
Did they look like they had a beard?
No.
Was it Glenby?
Probably.
I bet it was Glenby.
Who's now conveniently gone. So we wait.
We'll just wait like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, we wait
Like,
a
my
little
name's
bit."
Glenvy. I forgot my hostage. I would like my hostage, please.
Yeah. So
This is
All right.
better than my plan.
no,
Yeah, because
no,
this-
we're still formulating.
Now, if you want to continue, now if you want to go up there and do your plan again,
Your electricity plan.
yeah, let's do that.
We will happily sit and
Yeah,
watch.
we're no, we
I didn't say I wanted to do that. I was just
Zoria
saying
and
that this plan
Nine
is
sit back
working.
down on a bench and let Olsef do his inspector routine.
Nope.
But I want to see it.
Nope. Nope. I've been ridiculed. I don't want to do it anymore.
Fine, I'll do
I'm
it.
sulking. Ulseth as Thomas is just being sad and sulky, saying, "If your plans are always so great and mine are always so terrible,
How many-
I'm
He's
just
been
not
so
going to
long
bother."
criticizing
How
Hillwin's
many
plan.
guards are at the gate?
At the gate itself,
Yeah.
you can see 4
Oh yeah.
just at the gate.
Did the gate close right after the carriage went through?
Oh yeah. There's 2 on the outside, 2 on the inside, at least.
What kind? Is it a fence? Is it a stone wall?
It is a very high. Looks like it's some sort of, stone and mortar mix wall.
How high is very high?
15 feet.
Do we want to try and scale over it somewhere out of sight?
You can push her down. For all our ear watchers, one of our dogs has decided that
yeah.
now is the time that she needs attention.
Yeah.
I got it. I got it. I don't got it. I don't got it.
Do we want to try and maybe sneak over the wall?
Yeah, you can
Seems like a
fall
pretty
backward.
big wall.
15 feet? We have rope that's longer than that.
Yeah, that's right.
I think it'll be hard to get.
I'll pull you over because I know that you can't climb ropes. Well,
Or do you want to try and
are
subterfuge
the guards
our way?
paying attention to us?
I think we're the only thing we're paying attention to right now.
That and the wild dog that's in the middle of the road.
Because the stray came over and started talking to us. Well, if you want to do a Glenvy plan,
So yes, the guards are definitely paying attention to you.
Do we look nonchalant and mundane?
No. No, you don't. You don't look threatening, but you do look like some sort of idiots that would be trying to, break into the warehouse to try to dig up dirt or something like that.
We look like idiots, huh?
To them, yeah.
Oh,
we can use that.
we could.
We can use that to our advantage.
We could. Yeah.
What is something
They'll,
an
they'll,
idiot wouldn't
they'll
do?
underestimate us.
Yeah, we just need to think of what an idiot wouldn't do, and then don't do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
And they won't expect it.
right. Well, what we don't do is we don't rush headlong into the gate and try to push our way through.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
That is good to know.
Does that reduce the level of suspicion?
No. No, the 4 guards, the 2 on the outside and 2 on the inside, they've all sort of gathered at the center of the gate. Now they're all talking and pointing at you.
I walk over to them.
Yeah, do we recognize these guards?
Hi. I'm Tristan. I forgot.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
We look
If
pretty
they think we're
suspicious,
idiots,
I
this
know,
will
right?
work out really well.
Yeah, you all look really suspicious.
We stand behind
Well, I'm
Tristan looking suspicious.
really sorry about that as I cast Charm Person at 4th level to charm all 4 simultaneously. Because I don't see a much better way in.
Okay,
Is this a good silence?
Are you giving me a chance to not do this?
is that your final answer?
That's a do not do this, please.
That just makes me want to do it harder.
Yeah, like 8th level or 9th level, which you can't do.
Because they all have disadvantage from my crown. But it's 4 rolls.
I think you should drink that potion we found a while ago.
Okay, I won't do it.
You won't drink the potion?
No. We were just looking for warehouses to open a business in, so, you know, we were just walking by, so, bye. And we walk away.
They all kind of keep watching you as you walk away.
And we just get out of line of sight.
Okay.
Okay,
So
maybe
I don't
now
plan
we
it.
should talk.
So what's our plan? Have you tried to charm me in person?
I had a feeling that wouldn't work.
Why? Like some sort of sixth
Premonition?
sense?
Yeah.
Oh, 6th sense. We should have that.
Nines,
Yes.
isn't there like a... Isn't Tabac Savoy like built on essentially like permanent stilts?
Yeah.
Because the entire underside, like you're on a river delta plane. Like the river will flood, so you built up so that when the river floods, like you're right here, right?
Yeah, we don't want our feet to get wet.
Yeah.
It was a bad couple of years when our feet just got wet.
Yeah. Did you get toe fungus?
So
No, we washed our feet.
so doesn't everything here isn't it built on stilts?
Well, yeah, but then you have to get underneath it. And then we have to go into a sewer system.
Well,
My oregano.
I'm just saying,
We all take a deep sigh and find the nearest cat hole because it's not a manhole. There's no men on this island, so it's a cat hole.
Tobacco.
tobacco.
It's a dax hole.
Okay. You do that.
Why didn't you tell us about this infrastructure stuff before 9?
Because I didn't want to go into the sewer again.
Fair.
Are there sewers here in Tabac
I just
Savoy?
want to go to one city and not find their sewers.
Volodymyr told us about it.
I can't really understand most of what he says.
You understand what I say all the time.
What?
What? What did he just
What?
I don't know. Probably something about a song.
say? Or how he wants to light the warehouse on fire.
That would be one way to get them out.
I just assume that half of what he says is about lighting a fire.
What's the other half?
Because half my discography
That he's
is about
hungry.
about arson.
This is a list of crimes I actually did in real life.
So,
We open the cat hole, nearest cat hole that's out of view.
yeah, we don't want to be in view.
Okay.
We drag it across the ground as loud as we possibly.
No, Ulfsdain just throws it over the wall.
He just
No.
throws it towards the warehouse.
I lift. Olseth, who is Thomas, carefully lifts the cat hole cover up off the cat hole, permitting everybody else to go down first.
Okay.
And then I go back down and very carefully and quietly and silently put the cover back on.
God, it smells like litter box at a Fazoli's.
It actually doesn't.
Oh?
You know?
Is it just like
It just
Sea
smells
water
like a
and
regular
fish.
Fazoli's.
It's like lavender or something.
I mean, it smells a little like. So this is where, like, high tide and floodwaters would
go?
roll up into. So it's a bit musty, but actually it's all pretty open air.
So when it's high tide, we're all going to drown?
Not all of us.
Yeah, but it's low tide right now.
No.
So we have a few hours to do it.
Yeah.
Or not? Does anyone know the
There's-
tide table?
So
I'm just
So
gonna
the-
say yes.
The way that the sewers work in Tabac Savoy, there are, for actual, like, wastewater and stuff like that, they have large pipes that just contain it all, and they're open air accessible. But all this infrastructure is underneath the city. The city's basically raised up about 8 feet.
like Chicago.
Yeah, and for anyone who's sitting there watching, what the heck do we mean by like Chicago? Very interesting history, and there's quite a few good documentaries about the history of actually raising Chicago up, and they really did. I think some places like more than 10 feet. They actually raised the buildings up, the whole city, so that it would properly drain the water, because it was causing a lot of problems. So yes, very much like that.
All right. We use Holwyn to help guide us towards where the warehouse is. We have a good idea, but you know.
Okay. Yeah.
Because Holwyn is still homing in on the bottle corker, uncorker, corker.
They are.
Yeah.
And without all that much difficulty, you make your way through sort of a warren of pillars and just retaining walls and structures, still mostly open air.
Mm-hmm.
And you arrive at what looks to be, it's kind of a drain cover.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Above us.
stealthy, strong one.
Yeah, look, sort of just an open drain.
I re-up. Can't pass without trace because it's probably getting low.
We can have Hellwind cast silence.
That's like on a little area, right?
Yeah, it creates like a 20-foot sphere where sound doesn't escape.
Well, let
If
me.
we want to try that.
So this is at the top of a ladder
But
or
this is
something, or it's
concentrated,
just above
but
me?
I think we're where we want
It
to
is
be.
above
so.
you, and it looks like there is a partial service ladder.
Mm-hmm. And Holwyn thinks that the bottle corker, uncorker is up there.
Well, I think we're under the warehouse.
Okay, well, I climb up the ladder because I can do that, being very athletic and all.
Yeah.
And I go up to the drain cover. Can I?
Silently.
Do we want to cast silence?
I'm very stealthy. Well, no, I'm
No,
just
he's
push on
super
it first.
stealthy.
No.
I just check to
With
see.
his feet.
Can I move it?
Okay, first,
Is he gonna try to like lift it with his feet?
No,
Because that's the magic part.
I'm doing it very
the
carefully.
boots
If it
do the
starts
whole
to-
body.
If it starts to make a horrible noise or something, I'll let you know. I'll
First
let you know
make-
by you hearing the noise.
an athletics check.
With advantage,
Yeah.
because we're near you.
We all have our tattoos. Remember, kids, tattoos are cool. They
Magic.
give you magic powers,
All tattoos. Give me magic
24.
powers.
but only if you do it as a group.
You are able to lift it up.
I can. Does it make noise? I'm being very careful.
I mean, it definitely makes noise, but now we get to determine how much noise you make.
By stealth check.
Stealth check, please.
Yeah, pass without trace.
Yeah, all sorts of other stuff. That's a good roll. Yeah, 140.
40. Have we ever hit 40 in a skill check before?
Yeah, I actually hit 41 once.
Wow.
Yeah.
On
was-
stealth?
Yeah, in fact, you told me that I transcended into another plane of silence existence
Yeah, you.
because of that. I rolled a nat 20 with pass without a trace in my bonus.
Wow.
Everything around you is just louder now.
Permanently.
Yeah, you
But
just
yes,
create a zone of loudness.
I rolled a 40.
Okay, so you lift up that grate. A mouse would be put to shame by their ineptitude
In
of
fact,
silence.
You see a mouse
by
and
comparison, by comparison to the deftness with which you move this incredibly heavy iron drain cover off of its metal sleeve and onto the concrete floor in the most improbable of circumstances. To be quiet, you are the definition of silence.
We're down below.
And the grate is now off.
I peek up. What do I see?
7 guards surrounding you.
Darkness.
Just darkness.
And you see very close to the drain what your brain takes a second to figure out, but it looks to be a door identifiable from the light coming in from underneath it. But yes, the room that you've moved this thing up in, it's just dark.
Okay, I beckon everybody up going,
We have you help lift us up.
yeah, especially
Don't just
now.
crawl into your bag.
I'd have to come back down.
Crawl
I
in
just-
my bag and then he'll lift me up.
Yeah. I'll use a little bit of rope just to dangle down. And what are you doing?
Batting at the rope.
No, being tabaxibly awakens something in you.
Well, it does.
They come up to the dark room.
We sneak up
Yes, silently.
with Elsa's help.
You have all reached the
Pinnacle
Of silence.
of the basement.
dark room and found that there's not much more room in it than Ulseth and one other person. It's very
He's
tight
a
in
badger.
here.
And I'm in the bag.
It's very tight in here.
And Holland's pretty thin.
I
So
don't know where Hillwood went.
you're all squeezed in here like a sardine can.
We don't
Excuse
smell
me.
like sardine. No.
It wasn't me this time!
And you hear some footsteps outside the other door.
Hey, other guard, I think I heard a fart in there.
That is the farting room where we go to fart.
Stop calling me the other guard. I have a name, Steve.
There's also like 20 of us.
Everyone is named Steve around here.
Is the door unlocked?
Do you want to test it with the footsteps right outside?
No, we want to listen
Wait
to the footsteps.
until the footsteps pass.
Okay.
Then also contest.
Okay. You start testing the lock. You turn to everyone behind you and say, "This is a complicated lock. It's going to take me about a week to figure it out."
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Also, if you
I know
a lot
we're-
different right now.
And I don't have lockpicking.
I know for all of our eye listeners and ear watchers alike, we're slightly short on time, but the way that things came out today, I'd rather just start fresh the next
the
session. Yeah.
warehouse.
With a massive combat.
With well, we have such a great plan.
Can you roll wisdom saves on those 4 guards just to see if it would have worked?
What's the DC?
17 wisdom with disadvantage. I need to know.
No.
It wouldn't have worked. Okay.
Nope.
Well, this plan is probably working.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
far it's working. We're all crammed together in a little room.
I think we should have doubled down on the electricity
Salesman,
im-
inspector.
Inspector.
Excuse me.
It's really tempting to go back down the ladder to get out of this.
I mean, we can
I
go
mean, it
back
smells
there,
so much
everything's
better
gonna
down
happen.
there.
I have farting.
Yes, we know.
Have you been using them the whole time?
Just for the record, you really didn't spend much time in the sewers.
I know.
So I don't want to hear any complaining about going in the sewers.
we
we
can
are gonna
complain
complain
about it.
about anything.
We can complain.
And everything.
First, you send us to a red herring factory.
Mm-hmm.
Then you send us to, I don't know, a regular warehouse.
That just happened to have a really defective bottle uncorker corker.
You started horsing around.
Is there
with
a
us.
fire in the distance? Like 20,
You
like-
made up that it was defective.
like 20 some warehouses away.
Also, that part of it was in your imagination.
I just wanted to be sure.
I like to think we willed it into defectiveness, and
Well, you already willed Hippotech into existence, so why not a defective Hippotech item?
And now,
that is the one thing that they say doesn't happen. It doesn't get defective.
See-
It can get caught. It's other things can set it on fire.
if we don't
but-
get those notes from those Hippotech notes, we're gonna have like lightning guns shooting lightning shit at us from the scientist guy.
Yeah, but that'll be cool when we loot his corpse and we all have lightning guns.
That's true.
Unless Olsef makes us lightning guns, we can get to.
Unless
hit
those
him.
lightning guns are defective and Olsef needs to inspect them.
Where
I
are
could
you going
make
to get
fervent
lightning
weapons.
guns?
I have all these little...
I'm saying that the scientist guy, if Hippotech's notes get to him, if we can't get him here at the warehouse, then like the scientist is gonna use like the electricity science stuff, technology
Yeah.
to make lightning guns and shoot us in the face with it.
Why would he shoot us in the
It
face?
doesn't matter to shoot you in the face with it if it's a lightning gun.
Yes. It's the second worst place to be hit by a lightning gun.
Mm.
I'm not falling for your bait.
Good.
Good, I guess.
Okay, well, we're not dead yet.
We'll give
We'll
it time.
save that for next week.
Yeah, I'll save that for next week.
And until they
Die.
die, remember everyone, stay safe. We love you.